There we
Okay,
go.
beautiful.
That was crazy, bro. We summoned something and we don't even know it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, mystery
So-
chip of the week, first and foremost. It's going to be blurred out, but...
I love the flavor of...
Whatever that is, yeah, right. I don't even know what it is. Nobody will ever know. But, okay, so yeah, welcome to episode 2 of Not Determined Yet, whatever the fucking name is. So what are we going to go with? What are some things we're playing around with?
Well, we were talking about Wuthering Waves earlier.
No,
No, we
names,
weren't.
names.
Oh, names.
I was gonna say I had something completely different in mind.
Wuthering Waves, the podcast,
Well,
but
no,
has nothing to
please.
do
I will-
with the fucking
I'll
game.
leave right now.
I will leave too. No, it's really weird and not to. Okay, I'm gonna shit on some things right now.
Do it.
Wuthering Waves, I've never played it, never seen it.
Same.
I mean, I have seen it, like I've seen trailers, but they're trying this new thing. They're getting all these like freaking nerds that would never be hired by a commercial company or like to do an ad or whatever to actually do it. Like it was just like random like big dudes. Just fucking,
Oh, they've been doing that forever.
Yeah,
for
it's
a lot of
it's a good
shit,
gimmick. It's a good
Is it,
gimmick.
though?
It's in this. I mean, okay.
Sometimes you see some of these people, and you just look at them, and they're like, "Oh, that guy plays Wuthering
Yeah,
Waves.
he definitely plays
I don't want to
Wuthering
play that game. I don't want to be like that guy."
Okay, well, so would you rather have some like baddie, like
Well,
just
listen, you
some
know,
some goth mama like
I'm
fucking
not
talking
gonna
about
lie,
Wuthering Waves?
Actually, no, I do remember. I was gonna say, listen, it's like that. Like, do you think that sells more or? Well, who was it? Britney,
What sells more, yeah.
Britney Spears riding the fucking fake bull with the Carl's Jr. fucking
Oh my
slathered all over
God.
shit.
She's probably never even tried Carl
That
Jr. till
unlocked
this
the
day.
fucking, like, core memory.
That did unlock the core
Exactly.
Holy
memory.
shit, I forgot about
Was it
But
Britney
that-
Spears?
See, you remember that, but you're not gonna remember Slobneck Beard playing Wuthering Waves.
To be fair,
or
I-
what he looked like.
I haven't seen whatever trailer you're talking
No,
about. I don't even know what Wuthering Waves is about.
Okay, it's just some anime Genshin Impact ripoff
Yeah,
or
it's
a
whatever
gotcha.
came first.
It's a gotcha.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
and
That's
then
all
it's
you
some
need
dude.
to know.
I mean, it won Game of the
Okay.
Year something at the
No.
Game Awards. What did it win?
It was.
It won
was-
something.
it won
No,
something.
listen.
What did it win?
I will.
Lamest fan base of all time.
It's the simplest shit ever. I will explain it right now. Wuthering Waves won community like player choice voted game of the year for
Oh.
2025.
Right.
Except it literally won that because in the game there was a campaign saying if we win this you guys get all this free shit. So people just voted for Wuthering Waves just to get free shit in the game and
it's
not because the game is actually
bribery.
good. They were bribed.
It
They were
was
bribed.
kind of
Damn.
Also, I think
Bribery.
what most of the player base.
Because you're gonna
like
tell me
China.
this
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
beat
yeah.
Expedition 33?
Oh, okay, so is
Well, to be fair,
it
it's a
was
free
an
game, right?
official game of the year, like not even
It was
just like
player
some
choice.
random like player
It was
choice.
player
God
choice.
damn.
This was the Game Awards like players
At the
choice.
game, okay.
Yeah.
Like the actual Game of the Year, obviously was like E33,
It
but
was.
then the players choice was.
Jesus. So, anyways, yeah, going back to the Potato Head who actually like did that advertisement that I saw. Like, dude is all like, "Did you know that if you press space twice in Wuthering Waves, you can double jump?" And and this was the opening line.
Did they get super close?
There's no way, bro.
This was the opening
There's
line.
no way.
And then if you press another key, you can do a fireball attack. And I'm just like, so you're just grabbing random abilities and mechanics from every other game and just like simplifying it and just getting this guy to talk about it. I guess it worked. It won Game of the Year for fuck's sake.
I mean, that does sound. I mean, what you just said, getting the things from other games and simplifying and just implementing this into this slop, that does sound like literally a lot of games from that country.
Whoa, what country are we?
Which
talking
country
about?
are we talking about though?
It was just a thought experiment. You know, it's just whatever came to you.
No, but like which
Ireland.
Which country? Like
Yeah,
which country? Are you
Ireland.
the one you're thinking of.
Like, how did you get into this podcast, bro? Fucking leave. Get
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
here.
You weren't here last episode. Who are you even?
I am
Oh.
Vartan, brother of Alan.
I was gonna
We
say
didn't even introduce ourselves.
That was the
Again.
best.
we kind of forgot that part again.
It's okay. We got into a whole
We'll do
rant.
We'll do it all in one. I am Vartan, older brother of Alan,
Yeah.
best friend of soccer.
I'm
Yes.
Alan, younger of
Younger of this guy.
younger of him. So if anyone remembers the story I told on the last episode about.
Hang on. Let me.
Oh yeah. No, go ahead.
He's so excited.
I'm Lil Timmy, aka Socko. Best friend of this guy forever, and started hanging out with this homie recently as he grew. Because like literally, as we were growing up, this guy was just barely learning how to walk and talk. He's fairly younger than us.
Facts.
But yeah, little brother of this guy, and yeah, my best friend for as long as I can remember. But yeah, now we're doing a little show together. What were you saying about the last story?
Bro, so if you remember the last episode, I told a nice little childhood story of YuGiOh cards where I don't know if you claim to not remember, but I swear to God this happened.
I don't even remember the story.
Let's
when
confirm
you
this
explained it
fever
to me.
dream real quick.
The story is when we were younger, like really young, I must have been like 7, 8 maybe, and then that would make you like what, like 15 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
We got YuGiOh cards, just like. We didn't know. I mean, I didn't know how to play. I don't know if you knew how to play at that time, but we would like play against each other and shit. And there was one time.
The answer is probably not.
Yeah. There was this one time I opened a pack and I got like a really good card. I say really good, like not knowing which card it was or like whatever. It was
I couldn't tell you
it
either.
was some kind of shiny, rare, whatever the fuck card. And I specifically remember just like a couple of nights here and there before we would like go to sleep and shit, you would come up to me, you'd be like, hey, Alan, I need you to like let me borrow your super cool shiny card because I'm gonna go at night to like the Great Pyramids of Giza to duel with like high level YuGiOh players.
Against Pegasus.
See, like that's what gets me. That makes no fucking sense.
And that would give you the. I know it doesn't make sense, but I would give you the card.
I'm not even a child to say stupid shit like that. Like I'm like 15. You know, I'm like
well, that's
16 years
maybe
old.
I was even younger. Maybe
I know
I was
that's I know that's like the chuny.
Bro. Yeah, you were on some shit.
I know
at
that's like the peak chuny age, but I was not like that.
I'm not saying that
What's
you like,
chuny?
You don't know what chuny is?
I don't know what chuny is.
Okay,
dog, you didn't know what Butterface was until 6 months ago.
Okay. It's fine. It's
Please,
fine.
so we're even now.
We're slinging everything.
Can
at
you
each other.
please?
It's fine.
Oh my god. Please explain what chuny is, or finish your story, and then we can go into that.
The story ending to that is literally just like, I don't know what you were doing with that fucking card, but you would just borrow it.
Me neither.
You would just borrow it for the night, and you would just give it back in the morning like, hey, bro, thanks for letting me borrow this. I swear to God, this happened.
You walk into this guy's room at 3 a.m., he's like freaking staring at
have
it,
this
playing
memory.
Egyptian music in the back in Giza. But yeah,
Fucking
I don't
astral
know.
projecting.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, literally like floating and shit.
I don't know.
Okay, chuny is short for like chunibyo, and it's this term. It's like a fucking Japanese term for like middle schooler syndrome. Basically, when you're in the mindset of like, I'm like so cool, I'm like the hottest shit, but you're super like unself-aware. And you don't realize you're just being a huge fucking
Like
nerd.
you're just trying to be so cool. Like
You're trying to be
like,
so sick.
Like things that are chuny.
But you're
you know?
not a middle schooler?
Well, you don't have to be.
You don't have to be. It's like it's a mindset.
It's just
it's a
mindset.
Personality trait, an attitude.
That must definitely be a Japanese thing, because in middle school I hated everything. Like I did not think I was on top of the world. I was not a chuny
Well,
at
like
all.
that's the thing. Being chuny, it could mean like you're edgy or like, you know, just things that normally a middle schooler would think is the coolest shit in the world, like extreme skateboarding or like acting like
System
an anime,
of a Down.
like acting like an anime character, you know, like
the main thing.
you know, the
is,
glasses push, you know, like just acting
sure.
like anime as shit, you know.
For
Like,
sure.
the main thing is you're not self-aware about like how fucking cringe you're being.
Oh, okay,
That's like the main
no,
thing.
that's a good way
That's
to put
the
it. That, yeah.
wearing sunglasses indoors, you know, like
Yeah.
shit like that. I don't know, like
Okay. Talking smack to the theater teacher.
yeah, like.
Yeah.
Bro, speaking of
Very specific. And I think that was the only chuny moment I had in middle school.
You ever make a teacher cry?
Not me personally.
Oh,
but the
that's a
classroom.
good question, actually.
One of my classrooms did once or twice to like different teachers, I think, but it wasn't me personally.
I never
I felt
made
bad.
the teacher cry, but I made the teacher step out for a 3-minute breather. Like,
They went out to have a smoke.
yeah, I went out to have a smoke in the ag area real quick. Like, dude, I was like, I talked a lot in high school for some reason. Like, I never liked any of the English classes that we had because I'm like, I already know English. Like, I don't need to read any of this stuff. I don't need to, like, let's go to like digital design class or something. That's like way more interesting and fucking calculus or whatever, pre-calc. I didn't take calculus until after high school. But it was like, dude, in English class, like, I spoke English a lot, as you're supposed to.
Shit.
And this guy, oh my God, he had it with me. And like, you know when teachers would like write something or like maybe sign your yearbook or something?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
literally that guy, he wrote one sentence. He says, Sarkis, the guy who has the most to say. And
That's a fucking roast.
Professional
That's
yap
kinda
artist.
oh, yeah. Like, that was his
kind of-
professional way of telling me to shut the fuck
I
up.
was gonna say, that's kind of like the most savage fucking possible.
It was,
thing you could say.
it was great. It was great, man. But
Guy who has what did he say?
the most to say. The most to say.
Not
yeah.
too much to say, not a lot. The most.
The mostest,
The
bro.
most.
Like, it was like, that's the closest I've gone to pissing a teacher off. Other than that, like, funny enough, in any other class, I would never talk. Like, but in English, like, I thought we were just supposed to talk a lot of English, and I did. But yeah, what about you guys? Like, what's the closest you've come to? Not even making, like, when you say cry, like, not literal physical tears, but like
No, I mean
pissing the fuck out of
no,
them.
I mean tears.
You mean tears? Okay,
I also
let's hear
mean
this.
tears, but again,
Let's-
it wasn't me personally. It was just the class being stupid and the teacher. Maybe it was a sub, or maybe it was just a sensitive teacher.
I feel like that happens a lot more now.
I don't
bro.
have a story to tell because I just don't remember the details. Because like again, it wasn't even really me. Like I was just doing my own thing, and amidst the chaos, I'm just kind of taking advantage to like slack off. Basically, I'm not being disruptive or whatever. But it's like, eventually, I noticed it just got to the teacher, and they started crying and whatever. And I'm just like, well, I feel bad, but what the fuck am I gonna do?
I made a teacher cry though.
What's up? Yeah,
Uh-oh.
let's hear it.
I mean, that's why I brought it up.
Let's hear it.
Not to say it's like
To brag
something
about it.
No.
No, it was. He wrote the most beautiful
No.
essay, and the teacher was in tears.
You're actually not too far off.
No way!
Maybe not
Okay,
the
well-
most beautiful essay, but
Okay, bro,
the
this
most
guy tooting his own
the
horn.
most honest essay. No.
It's
Listen,
okay.
listen.
All right,
Let's
all
give this guy the spotlight real
I did not
quick.
intend to make the teacher cry. But what happened was
That's
I had
why
this
it was
fucking
real as fuck.
bitch of an art teacher. She was kind of like, she was annoying as fuck in like the way that only a pretentious like art teacher can be. Where it's like super passive aggressive, nobody fucking liked her. Low key, she had like a weird vendetta against like the girls in the class. Because like, I mean, I don't know. Not to say, I'm not trying to fucking psychoanalyze her, but like, I can tell she kind of had like this venom towards like.
A rough upbringing when she was a chuni.
She hates women.
I was gonna say,
Just like me, for real.
she's
For
like,
real.
she's like maybe slight femcel type shit going on where she's like
Interesting,
sees
okay.
these chicks and she's just like, "Those fucking bitches."
Is that
you know?
female incel?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So when you're a chick
I'm
and you
learning
hate.
so much.
I was gonna say this is the fucking
Damn.
Socko like Socko like educational episode.
But yeah, so she
She had this weird vibe. I don't know, and she didn't like me either. So there's that too. And like the reason she didn't like me was because like I would like just get my shit done on time and then just like kind of slack off for the rest of the class. Like I would talk and shit, whatever. But one day we had a substitute. And, like, I guess the substitute wrote us up because we were being, like, rowdy and shit. And the next day, she comes in like, "Hey, guys, I got word from the sub that you guys were rowdy, you guys were this and that, whatever. And, like, you have to write an essay on, like, why you're doing this and doing that." And, like, this was near the end of the year. Everyone's kind of, like, fed up with her shit. And there's, like, this really negative, like, vibe in the class.
Yeah.
And, like, again, this teacher is, like, kind of pretentious. She always talks about, like, her achievements and her kids' achievements and shit. Like, oh, you know, you don't have an excuse to not do your homework. My kids, they're valedictorian, they're this and that. And I'm just like, bro, no one fucking cares. And, like, when it got time to, like, write this essay, everyone wrote theirs, like, totally normally, but I turned in mine first because I fucking wrote mine in, like, a heat of passion, basically saying, like, hey,
You femcel
no
ass.
one fucking cares about, like, you or your class. Like, the reason no one does any of this work is because we could not be fucked to care about, like, you and your attitude, whatever. I wrote, like, a page of, like, whatever the fuck I'm saying right now.
Damn, so it was an essay.
Nailed
Nailed it.
You
Nailed
nailed
it.
it, bro. And I turned it into her, like, really quick. And the funny thing is, she was, like, smiling when she got it. Because, like, oh, like, he turned it in really fast. Like, you know? So she kind of, like, smiled when she got it. She's like, thank you for turning it in so fast. Bro, she reads it. And, like, I'm kind of, like, just zoning out. Because I'm just like, she's probably just going to give it back to me and tell me to rewrite it, whatever. I'm, like, zoning out. And I just hear in the corner of the classroom, like... and I'm just like, no way. I look over,
hit
and
her
she's
hard.
like holding it in one hand on her face like this, and then she just,
Dude, you put this woman on suicide watch, bro. What the
bro,
fuck?
I wrote some, like, pretty mean shit in this essay. It was not that mean to the point of tears, like, if I'm being honest. She was kind of just like...
You, like, invalidated her entire career, bro.
Yeah.
No, and
She's teaching forensics now instead of art.
I forgot what she said after, but she was just like, everyone, just put your heads down until the class is over. And then, like, she just kind of, like, left the classroom for, like, a good, like, 5 minutes.
Put your heads down?
Like, as in just, like, everyone just chill out, like,
Chill.
until
Oh,
the class is
God.
over.
Sleep.
And then just, like, yeah,
I'm
just
like,
everyone,
damn, I
it's
wish
nap
my
time.
teacher let us have nap time.
And then, dude, as soon as she left the classroom, everybody just immediately knew because I turned in my paper first.
Yeah.
And nobody else.
What did you
nobody
write, bro?
else got to turn in their paper. So everyone was just like, like, what the fuck did this guy write, bro?
You look at the essay, it's titled "Fuck You," and
Fuck
the whole
you,
thing is "Fuck you, fuck you,
bitch."
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
No, I promise, no profanity, nothing like super insulting to like her, nothing that was like a personal. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but
Yeah.
it was only really insulting like her conduct in the class and like how she treated the students. It wasn't like, oh, you're fucking ugly. It wasn't like, oh, you're this, you're that.
No mean
like,
shit.
Nothing.
Stupid
Nothing
and your
like
kids are stupid.
Yeah, seriously.
You probably don't have kids.
I honestly
Dishonor
don't
to you
remember.
and your family and your cow.
I honestly don't remember if I wrote something like no one cares about your kids but you or some shit, or I don't know.
Okay,
Damn.
but like,
Anyway,
is that not true? Like,
I mean, no shit, yeah, but it's just
she
like-
should know that already.
No, yeah.
You know?
But that's the reason I brought that up, because that's the only time that happened. Unintentionally, okay, I didn't mean to make her cry. It was just a byproduct, and it's a memory of that I have.
I feel like it would make a really cool song, you know?
Yeah,
Just
how'd it go?
restructure.
Do you
it.
have that essay still?
Hell no.
Oh,
We
I
gave
don't-
it to her.
God.
I mean, I turned it in. I don't know if she
Do
gave
you
it back.
remember? Can you recreate it by memory?
I just like really put myself back in that position of this fucking teacher, this fucking bitch making me do all this shit.
Bro,
Right.
Yo,
that
you-
would make a great deathcore track.
I was gonna
Like,
say.
goddamn.
You're making us write this fucking essay. But you can't shut up about your fucking kids. It's just fucking stupid shit.
But she was an art teacher, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So just shitting on. Did you shit on her art at all?
Honestly, good question. I don't think I did because like,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
sure
I'm
she
like-
was like remotely relatively talented.
So she was good. You couldn't actually like talk shit about the art.
I don't remember if she actually like drew anything for the class other than just like a very rudimentary kind of like just hey, here's how to draw like a shaded like cube, for example.
Man,
Which-
you know what's funny? I just remembered one of the teachers that did cry was in fact my art teacher. But it was
Damn.
again. It was
Artists
the
are sensitive,
it was,
bro.
it was the
Very
collective
sensitive.
class. It wasn't me. I didn't write an essay
It wasn't
damning
some
this
fucking
woman.
sociopath who like
Yeah,
told this
I
woman
was
to
gonna
fucking
say
die.
like, I wasn't
Yeah, no.
damning this woman to hell. Like,
That's crazy.
In my class, we had like this random like middle school kid.
Yeah.
And like, keep in mind, this is a community college like.
Bro had all the
course?
AP credits or what?
Dude,
Holy shit.
No, I'll tell you why he was there.
Okay.
This is a community college class. Everyone in the class is like
18 plus,
17, 18, and plus. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's older people, younger people. I was probably like, other than this kid, I was probably the youngest person there because this is like right after high school. But this fucking kid just like joins the class and like everyone's like, hey, are you lost? Like, what are you doing here? Because the thing is like,
No, I'm a genius.
no, I'm actually fucking smart as shit. So this guy comes in and he's like tiny and he's, you know, you could tell he's like super young. We're like, hey, like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm taking this class. And we're just like, how old are you? He's like, oh, I'm 12. I'm in middle school. And keep in mind, this is a summer class. This is the summer after I graduate high school that I'm attending this class.
Right.
And we're just like, why are you taking like college class, bro? Like, you're not even in high school yet. I shit you not, his answer was, well, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just doing this for the summer.
Damn.
Jesus.
And we're just like, you don't have like friends you can go out with, you don't have like anything you want to do. He's like, no.
Interesting.
And I was like, oh, fuck. And like, part of me was like, okay, I'm probably the closest to this guy's age, like, because I'm also 17 or 18 at the time.
Okay.
And I'm like, should I try to be like homies with this guy just for this class so he's not alone? And I said, fuck that, no way. So, yeah, no, everyone kind of just ignored him, and he had the worst speeches in the public speaking class. Actually, that's not even true. He was decent. I'm just being an asshole. He was decent.
No Eastern European women having terrible speeches?
You know what? Surprisingly, not many foreign people, because there was like maybe one or two, but they did totally fine.
Okay.
I forgot where I was going with this story, but it was just very funny. That this little fucking kid, this poor little kid.
I don't think I've had any like they're always like 3 times my age in those community college, not a third of my age. Be able to hold a job for more than 2 hours, like those people. Continue.
There was this very lovely lady on the subway. My coworkers and I were going to Little Tokyo, and we're taking the subway during our lunch hour, right? And she's kind of just like, we're sitting like this, and imagine her, she's kind of sitting across the border like this, like eyeing us and shit, right?
Can I be you?
You want to be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be you. Yeah.
Okay, sure. And she's kind of like this.
So you're crazy subway lady.
Right?
I'm you.
And like we're just talking, and she just eventually goes, "Hey!" really fucking loud.
Yeah.
And we're just like, you know, we're just kind of trying not to like make eye contact or anything, and we just continue conversation. And she just starts like mouthing off on each and every one of us, and like we're a diverse group of friends, right? So she just starts fucking popping off on everyone's like fucking race and ethnicity. She's like, my Filipino friend is sitting next to me, and she goes, "You, Jackie Chan in the black sweater." And I'm like, whoa, whoa.
Fuck, dude, I've never heard this story.
And then, bro, she goes to me. And I must have been hitting the side profile, you know, because she goes to me. She's like, "You, green." I was wearing a green sweater. She's like, "Green, Jewish." And she's just like going through each and every one, and I'm fucking sitting there like trying not to laugh.
That's
my fucking ass off, bro.
That's amazing.
And then, man, my super tall coworker is like standing in the corner, and he's kind of blocking one of the screens that tells you like where the stops are at. And he was not wearing green specifically. I was wearing green, but she points to him. She's like, "Yo, green giant, move out the way."
This
guy's like 6'6", by the way, so that's why she called me green. So like, we're just kind of green. We're just kind of green giant and green Jew from now on.
That's a great duo. Nice band name and that nice Baroque pop band. Green Giant and the Green Jew.
Green Giant and the Green Jews.
Great.
Fresh from Israel.
But yeah, dude, there are some wild people out there. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do, but like I see it every day. My windows are always closed and my AC's always off when I'm driving in that certain area because I don't want to breathe in the E. coli, bro. It is just bad.
There's some spots for sure where like I don't know, they open up like the sewage manholes for fun or some shit. It just smells like absolute fucking ass.
Yeah. It's like even if it doesn't smell like anything, you just imagine what you're breathing in. Like those fumes cannot be good for
it
you,
always
man.
smells like
But it usually
something.
does. It usually does. It's absolutely wild. But yeah. Anyways, this homeless simulator game, like how can we get away with this? Because this is a pretty grand idea.
I don't think there would be a way to get away with it.
Uh-uh.
Not in the woke economy today.
We're gonna be like accused of exploitation or something.
How are we Okay, so we don't scan these guys in. But if we do scan them in, are we exploiting them if we're paying them?
No, that's
Well,
just
no,
a,
but
that's
it
just a
doesn't
regular
matter.
job.
That's just they have job. We're
No,
giving the homeless job. We're solving the homeless crisis by giving them jobs via video game.
By exploiting it via video game.
Come on, like I don't know.
My financial situation is not your gameplay mechanic.
Anyways,
Let's pivot off of fucking homeless people, though.
yeah, let's.
So we were talking about
that was a
conventions
while.
last time, right?
Yeah, we were.
We both told our stories about conventions. You tell your journey, your life story with conventions.
I mean, it's nothing crazy. We started 2009,
8, 9, something like that.
something
Yeah.
like that. Mainly Anime Expo. I don't actually think I've been to any convention ever that's
Besides
not
AX.
called Anime Expo. I mean, what's there to say? We went for a couple years and then we didn't go some years. Well, mainly me, I feel like. And then, like, in the later years, we had people who joined in that weren't there in the previous years. And then I think it was around COVID times. Me personally, I just kind of got over it because it eventually turned into Line Expo. I'm sure you guys made that joke.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
but also, it's just kind of like, once you do it, it hurts my soul to say it, but it's like after a certain amount of time, you do kind of. I don't want to say I got sick of it or I got tired of it, but it did get to the point where it didn't feel like it was worth it anymore. And
It is expensive as fuck now. It's like over $100.
no,
bucks
not
for
well,
all.
not
Not
even
even the
monetary
prices. Yeah,
reasons.
monetary reasons. It was so affordable.
The price
Yeah.
has gone up ridiculously.
Yeah, but the time
Um,
investment too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. It's not even a monetary investment or a time investment. It's just like it's always in the summer, so it's always like a jillion degrees. It's always crowded as hell, so it's like actually a jillion 500 degrees. You
Yeah.
know, and it's like, and then it's like again, it's the lines, bro. It's like you spend. So I guess maybe it is a time investment. You spend too much time not doing enough. That's
Yeah.
the issue with Anime Expo. So I just said, you know what, man, it's. Because it didn't used to be, just to clarify, when we started going in like 2009, that shit was like, you could do cartwheels in the fucking hallways.
It was
But-
very open, man.
but
Very
now-
open.
Now it's like Sardine Simulator, bro. Like you're just in the
Yeah.
goddamn
You're
thing.
just
You're just trying to go
jam-packed.
literally anywhere like this.
And then like, now they have like cutoffs and shit. Like I can name at least 20
Dude.
events that we tried to go to, but it was like
Stood
we
in
showed up
line
2 to
for
3 hours
hours.
early, and it was already capped up. Like, nope, sorry, go find
Dude.
something else to do.
Yeah, you
Remember that
wish,
one
bro.
year?
We would stand in line for hours.
Whatever
and then
we found, yeah,
we
we'd
would
stand
go
in line.
in, except we wouldn't go in because they're like, oh, we're full. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
so you couldn't tell us you were full like 2 hours ago. One guy, you pay these people, could have just come up, count the people in line. It's not like he was short on time or anything. We were there fucking forever. Count the people in line, and then tell everyone after this certain guy to fuck off. Like, you know.
Remember that one time we got fucking kicked to the back of the line for that one panel? I forgot which panel it
Dude,
was.
I don't
Was it
remember.
the trigger
It's all
panel?
it's all
It
the
might have
same
been.
shit. Yeah.
One of
like-
the years that I was there. I don't know if
We went to a couple trigger panels, so I think we made it though.
I forgot if we made it. I think we did, but I just remember the lines was fucked up, and like one dude just came up and he's like, "Okay, everyone, you guys are not in the line. Go to the back of the line." We're just like, "Oh,
I
fuck."
vaguely recall this.
You remember that,
that's
right? Yeah.
Stupid.
But it was so cool back then too, because like they actually got relevant voice actors. Like I remember we went to a Matt Mercer one, a Vic Mignogna one, Steve Bloom one.
Yeah,
And then like it was a lot of good like
Steve-
guests and stuff
Dude,
showing up.
at the exhibition floor or whatever, I think, dude, Steve Bloom's line was so fucking long to get his autograph.
Of course.
Like,
Oh yeah, the autograph lines are cooked, man. Like
No,
nobody would ever.
his specifically was
Yeah.
beyond fucked. Like, goddamn.
And then next to him was like
I mean, he
the
deserves
Pikachu
it.
voice actor that no one gave a shit about.
Oh no.
He deserves it because man is a legend.
Yeah, no, Bloom's a legend for sure.
We need to bring back, like, the three of us. We need to host Anime Expo Retro, where we just recreate AX from like the year 2000 to 2010.
Yeah, before it went to shit.
Yeah, we'll
oh,
rent out
dude,
some tiny little convention hall.
Just this?
Oh yeah, it's just this one room.
It's just this one room.
We'll have like Vic Mignogna in that corner.
I don't
we'll
know
have
if that's
like
a good idea.
Uchikoshi on the drums.
Playing music from Zero Escape.
Hell
on
yeah.
the drums that you can
Hell
totally
yeah.
do.
Yeah. No, dude. I was gonna say, I literally, funnily enough, I found this reel or whatever clip on Instagram, and I sent it to Alan, and it was literally like, it's like, it's so funny because when you see these things, it's like shit video quality because it's from 2004, and but you swear videos didn't look like that in 2004, but they actually kind of did. So
I remember.
so
which
that
one
always
you're talking
gets me.
Dude,
So
that
anyway, but the
gap,
video,
yeah, it's crazy.
The video in question, it's like subtitled, like captioned, whatever. Ancient footage from Anime Expo or whatever, 2004, like as a joke, of
Jesus.
course, obviously.
That is ancient.
At least I hope so. but yeah, it's like ancient footage, and it's literally like a group of 5 cosplayers cosplaying as the main cast from Melancholy and doing a perfect rendition of Hare Hare Yukai.
Nice.
And
It was really fucking on point.
and
Like,
I'm, like,
I was
looking at that.
genuinely impressed by
I'm
the
like looking
choreography.
at that, and I'm like, take me back, bro.
Yeah, and it used to be great like that. Like it wasn't even just about the panels, right? It was like all these cosplay gatherings, and then just like
Yeah, like talent shows.
like,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure those are still around, bro. I don't
They
think the talent
are,
shows
but-
ever left. I don't think so.
and then like there was
And
Battle of the
cosplay
Bands, and then just
Yeah.
like just a bunch of cool stuff constantly happening,
I'm
and then
sure all that
just
stuff is still around, but the problem is, it's like getting in is such a bitch. You just don't want to deal with it.
Dude, remember we wouldn't even like have to go early. Like we go
No.
mid-afternoon and we just walk right in. And then a year or two later, it was like wrapping around all of LA.
Dude, the schedule is like you could just follow the schedule. It was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
but now it's like, okay, I have to skip these 3 events because I want to go to this one event. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I don't like it anymore. It doesn't feel like you're doing what you want to do. It feels like you're constantly compromising for shit, like you're in some shitty marriage or something. Like, it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I paid money for this, hella money, like, and I'm suffering out here from fucking heat stroke almost. Like,
No, you know what did it for me, bro? Remember how like it wasn't small, but like how easy it was to go to like the AX dance and like the concerts and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And then at some point, it got so toxic, bro, like impossible to get in. Like, yo, I literally was here all day waiting for this moment, like, cause it's a fun time, bro. Like, you go in for a couple hours, like different DJs come on, you're just dancing around with the homies, and like some girls come up, you have fun with them and stuff, drinks here and there or something, and then at some point, it just like you couldn't even get in, and I'm just like, man, like, you guys need to do something about this, like bigger room or like have 3 different concerts
Well,
happening or
you know,
something.
they
like,
used to when it was based. Like, goddamn, remember the first year, I want to say, was it like 2011 when we went for the first time to AX Dance specifically? I don't remember.
I think so.
All
something like that.
I'm trying to say is the first time
End
we
of high
ever-
school era type of stuff. Yeah.
the first time we ever went to AX Dance, it was held at a little extinct place.
Club Nokia.
Club Nokia.
Dog.
That was so
I
fun.
remember
And-
that
and-
like it was yesterday,
And then
man.
I remember I was like, yo, I can't wait till we do this every year. Like,
Wait, was it down the next year? Or
No,
Like,
they
Maybe it lasted a couple of years since we started going.
Oh.
and then
then
like
it was just
I'm
people
saying,
couldn't fit there anymore, so they went to like the freaking warehouses of like the
I'm
convention
saying
center.
specifically because Club Nokia is like not around. I'm saying like, did it get turned into something else like pretty soon after, or what?
What do you mean by that? Like, what got?
Yeah, I'm not
into
following
what?
either.
Club
Mythos.
Nokia is not around anymore, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just renamed and redecorated.
Right.
whatever.
Oh, okay.
But it's
But
like a smaller
the
venue
point-
compared to
the
like
point I was
where
trying
they
to say-
moved it to.
The point I was trying to make is like it's just they just weren't doing it there anymore.
Right. They're doing
Because
it somewhere
it's
else.
fucking lame. So like the most recent AX dances that I went to before I stopped going to AX were just like basically any random room in the convention.
Yeah, like some random warehouse section of this of like the convention center,
Which is
You'd,
like fine.
yeah, it was
Like,
fine and
but,
it was
like-
good too.
but
Like
it's-
it was
it's
a good
not as
time.
cool,
It was,
you know?
dude. Club Nokia was like intimate and dope, and like people were just fucking around.
Proper stage.
Yeah, proper stage. Yeah,
Proper lighting, proper sound system.
you didn't have
And
to
then
fight
now
your
it's
way
like
to the
all
front.
shoved into a room, you know. Like
We should hold a Hicks dance.
with that being said, with that being
That's
said,
what I'm
the Club
saying.
Nokia, the Club Nokia AX dance, that first one we went to, was basically my favorite until there was 1 year. Even though we were shoved in the crappy room,
DJ and Maya.
well, no, I think wasn't Amaya at Club Nokia?
No, that was another one.
Was Amaya at the room one? Well, I wasn't even thinking of Amaya, but shout out DJ Amaya, he's great. But I was actually thinking of the year Teddy Lloyd was DJing.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah.
that, bro. Yeah, Teddy Lloyd show was
That
pretty dope.
was so fire, bro.
That was
Oh
far
my
as
God.
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of those things where it's like shit. Even if I could have been there, I would have been like what, fucking like 10 years old or some shit.
Yeah, but it's worth checking out. Like I heard like it kind of not died down, but like it became more manageable and tolerable like the recent years.
Well, yeah,
This
because they
year-
grew brain cells and they're capping stuff.
You went, right?
This year we're going.
I'm down, bro. We're taking
All
the
of us?
podcast there.
Yeah, we're going.
Oh.
Let's go to Onyx this year. One day. Let's go like Saturday or some shit.
I'm down for one day, bro. Like I used to have the energy for all four, and
Yeah, I
like,
don't know if I want to do all four.
I don't think I want to do
I'm
all
gonna be
four.
real. I'm like the opposite. I absolutely have the energy to do all four. And me hearing you guys say let's go for one day, the first thing that just comes to mind is the fuck are we gonna do for one day? Like what are we gonna get done?
Pick the best day.
I would say just pick the best day because like I don't want to
I don't
fucking
know.
I don't want to take time off work to do it, but like 'cause it's
Bro,
gonna be what
it
Thursday,
was
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Yeah,
Sunday.
fuck that. I'm not going Thursday,
I
Friday.
remember like
Saturday, Sunday, maybe. Yeah.
4th of July would randomly fall on a Friday or something, or if it fell on a
yeah.
Thursday, I'd take one of the days off and just like the weekend, no work, you know? Just fucking go. It was amazing, dude. And the food trucks. And then-
Okamoto.
yeah, Okamoto Kitchen, shout out, sponsor us, baby. But like, dude, another good thing, like at some point we hit 21 and we could like hit the freaking like adult sections
Yeah,
and shit.
that was fun.
The beer gardens were cool. The, bars,
Beer
yeah,
gardens?
bro. The
Yeah.
beer.
What they fucking
the
grew?
lo-
They grew beer in the beer
yeah,
garden?
they
Yeah,
grew
like,
beer, dog.
You get up in the, you grab it from the tree.
The beer tree, yeah.
The beer tree, man. No, imagine like some lo-fi based beer like area, and they would just have like different shit on tap and like a couple food trucks there too. Yeah, it was very sick, man. Like so, like. As you went with age or something, like certain things would pop up that you could do that you couldn't do before. So it was interesting. But at some point, you kind of ran out of shit to do, or you like there was no room. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me personally, my favorite 18 plus event was the Jazz Lounge. It's because or no wait, or was that 21? No, I'm sorry. I think that was 21 specifically because they were serving alcohol. I think I'm pretty sure. Anyways, so. My favorite was the Jazz Lounge because I went during the year specifically where they were doing a Cowboy Bebop
yeah,
show.
the Cowboy Bebop
Yeah,
show.
it
I
was
remember that.
so
It was
sick,
very
bro.
cool when they opened
It
with
was
Tank and
so
stuff.
sick.
It was pretty great.
Oof, that sounds fucking sick.
You weren't there that year.
No, bro, I
No.
could not have been there.
I remember going once or twice when you were there.
I was gonna say I went 2 years.
Yeah.
It was either 17 and 18 or it was 18 and 19. And then literally like right after that was quarantine. And I was like, whoop, too bad.
But it's such a trip too, because I don't know if we talked about this last episode, but I recently went to Convention Center a few months ago for Collecticon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought, dude, basically.
TCGs?
Yeah, TCG stuff.
Or just like anything.
No, it was very like 99.9% TCG stuff, but like imagine the whole convention existed in the gaming lounge.
Mm-hmm.
You like remember
Not the exhibition hall?
Not the exhibition hall, funny enough.
Wow.
Exhibition hall was like when you went up the escalators from like the west lobby or something, and it was like upstairs, right? That was the exhibition hall. No, bro. You know when you actually went like all the
It was
way
on the
down and
ground level.
on ground level to your left.
No, I remember where the gaming
lounge.
The gaming hall.
And when a gaming hall, it wasn't really a lounge. It was pretty big, but like it was kind of smaller than the exhibition hall, and that's where the entire convention was. Versus Anime Expo, where you got all 3 levels and the back and outsourced to Staples Center, Club Nokia and shit.
Too
like
many weebs in this damn country.
Bro, it was like 1% of Anime Expo's population, and it was a surreal thing, like just going there.
That's
but
cool. Well, I'm sure you were happy you were able to get shit done.
yeah, I got a lot done in such little time too. That was crazy. Like we were there for a couple hours, and I got more than I could get done in 4 days of Anime Expo today. Like it makes me not want to go to any other place.
I was talking last time about like Freedom LA, which is that other like it's not like a convention, it's like a festival.
Oh yeah, I went.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, I was there.
And like we were talking about like how all this shit's getting like more commercialized and all that, bro. Literally, I checked the damn tickets for this year, and they're like 3 times as expensive as they were last year. Because last year was the first time they did it, and it was stupid cheap.
It was like $30.
It was
not
like,
even.
It was like $15 for each day, and there was like 4 days, like 3.5 days, but yeah, like 4 days.
It's that expensive.
And now,
bro.
dude, now each day is like
60,
40, 50, $60, depending on what kind of ticket you get. Crazy stuff, bro. I mean, yeah, it's... Hopefully it doesn't get like bad because this is like an outdoor event that's mostly based on like music and shit. So the weeb stuff is like only at 50% there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dude,
hopefully it doesn't get bad.
But that was kind of toxic too, man. Like I
Really?
remember we showed up, and I was with my ex at the time, and we're just like driving in, and then we're just like, oh, okay, cool. It was kind of a far drive too. It was like OC.
Fucking Orange
It was like
County,
an hour and a half just to
Definitely
get
the
there.
longest shit
Dog,
drive.
getting from our place to freaking like OC was not as long as getting into the parking lot.
Damn.
There
really?
was a lot of people.
Dude,
You don't remember how packed it was?
The thing is, I didn't.
There was like no place to go, and like all the food truck lines were like at least 40 to 50 people in line for a food truck.
Yeah,
so you couldn't even
I do
eat.
remember that. I didn't park in the parking lot or whatever parking lots they had. I just like parked on the street, like one street over,
man, that's smart.
which was definitely the play. But I do remember like it was for food. It was pretty crowded. It took a while to get food.
It was.
But to be fair, it's like outside. It's like not too bad.
It wasn't bad.
I'm hoping it's as good as it was last year because last year was fucking sick.
I think the hike in prices is gonna like lower the attendance maybe a bit.
That never stopped anime.
Yeah,
I
they never
kinda
stopped the
doubt
Anime
it,
Expo
honestly.
for sure.
I think it will maybe hopefully just mean that they have more money to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They're pocketing that shit.
I don't know, man.
It was fun.
It's hosted by Minmi. I'm sure
Yeah,
he's like.
it was fun
cool
because
about
seeing Minmi was very
Yeah.
cool. It was a good concert towards the end and all that. Just like Samurai Champloo vibes. I loved it and everything.
Yeah, that was such a good set by her. That was like an insane.
No, she killed it. Very good performer for sure. But
she's gonna be back, so it's gonna be sick.
But yeah, other than that, like there was like these little art galleries and stuff. Like even that was crowded. Like you kind of had to like go with a wave of people and get out.
Honestly, the first day was not crowded like almost at all.
You probably went on a weekday.
I was gonna say you came on the second or.
It was
third
like a
day,
Saturday
right?
or something. Worst time to go.
Yeah, and then I think the last day is like the chill day where like probably not as many people go.
Like AX.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see, but I'm definitely going again this year.
Man, I gotta listen to more Minmi because I don't know any of her work outside of her anime stuff.
She
and
does
her stuff
reggae
with
music.
Yeah, she does a lot of different
Straight
stuff.
up like reggae music.
Really like
I need
wide
to-
kind of range of.
There are a lot of artists and albums I am behind on. Like,
What are you guys listening to now?
Oh man, what?
I don't know.
I don't think there's
like
anything
a lot of shit. Always a lot of shit.
don't
I
think there's
guess
anything that
I'm
came
not
out recently.
currently hyper focused on anything in particular, but
Hyper focused on jazz fusion remixes of games I used to play. Like randomly, here's Pokemon in Jazz Fusion, Street Fighter in Jazz Fusion, Super Mario 64, but Jazz Fusion. And what sucks is like half of them are like AI generated, but they are so spot on, and it's just 3 hours of nostalgia, dog. Like it's good stuff. And you know, I like not to hate on anything, but like I don't know if I'm going through a transition from metal music because that's all I would ever listen to, but now I almost can't like bear it. Like
It's just oversaturated.
yeah,
in your ears.
I
bro.
think
was
so.
gonna
I think so.
say,
Years.
Once you hit the
that-
break, you'll go right back.
Yeah.
that's like everything. Like that just happens to everything. I feel
Yeah.
like.
I
I
was
literally. Go ahead. No, go
no,
ahead.
no, yeah.
Oh, hey, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say, whenever I look at my Spotify listening history, whatever the hell, last year it was all like just soundtracks, like video game soundtracks and like anime soundtracks, and then just a bunch of like metal and shoegaze and shit.
For sure.
And then this year, I honestly don't even know if I've listened to that much metal at all, other than just, you know, a couple things here and there when I get the itch. But yeah, just it hits me in like these super long waves, like months at a time. I'll be on like one thing and then I'll like slowly switch over to another thing.
So your listening shit isn't just chaotic. Like you got jazz fusion,
Nah, I
then
don't
metal,
think so.
then symphonic pop or whatever. Like
Not
just
recently, at
randomly.
least.
No, I'm all over the place, man. Because I'm literally getting like you said, metal's just been the only thing I've listened to for the past decade. And like I was like super behind, man. Like I was discovering metalcore and deathcore stuff like 2 years ago or something that have been around for like 20 years or something, but like bands I had never heard of that have been around forever and super popular.
And
but,
Super Mario.
And Super
Yeah.
Mario. But like I kind of just overdid it, and I think my ears got tired. And yeah, now I'm just like kind of going back to the roots, like even just anime openings I'm listening to.
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah,
it
we were
slaps,
literally
bro.
listening to fucking Little Busters on the way here.
We were listening to like a bunch of
That's a
Oh,
good
you've
one,
seen
bro.
that shit?
Yeah.
We've been
of
listening
course.
to
I
a
watched
bunch
it
of-
recently, bro.
Little
Like
Busters
not,
is
I say
a-
recently. It's been like 2 months. But
Yeah, that's recent.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, we were
stuff,
listening
dude.
to a bunch of Tales of openings.
Ah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Bro,
The-
Tales soundtracks.
the remaster of Berseria just came out.
But so what I was gonna say, I was gonna say like, not this episode obviously,
Bump
but
of
next
chicken.
episode idea, like I've just been like you know who doesn't like tier lists. You know who doesn't like
my
tier
God,
lists, right?
this guy.
Okay,
Tier lists.
a tier list.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
Like the
Okay,
tears,
so-
like the tears that my art teacher shed.
Yeah, I heard
See,
Tearless. Like
we're looping it back around the tier.
that's
Yeah.
a great band name, Tearless.
So
Tearless,
That's
like
our
no
band.
tears.
So now speaking of oversaturated, tier lists are oversaturated, especially that one year where they popped off. So don't worry, I'm not actually talking about tier lists, but close enough. There's this website, I think it's like topsters.org or some shit like that, where it's super simple. You get a search engine, specifically focused on different kinds of media, and you get a 5x5 grid, which I'm sure you can customize.
Yeah,
all
you
this
can
shit.
you can put
Yeah,
however you
but by default, it's a 5x5. And just out of boredom / just trying to sort through my feelings on things I like, I made a bunch of different 5x5s about like mainly video games and music and anime. And I have a 5x5 of my favorite albums of all time. As in, like, these are albums I can listen to start to finish, like, no skips,
No
or
skip
almost no skips, or just no skips, like, straight up. So it's like if we ever want to do a music episode where we just deep dive each other's music tastes, we can all make that and just bring this shit and just talk about it for like.
I think that was an idea we had about roasting each other's tier lists.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were.
No, we're gonna talk shit, dog.
That doesn't work because we all like the same shit for the most part.
Oh no, well it wasn't music. It was like anime lists, like favorite anime.
We all like the same shit.
Debatable.
Like
y'all hate Demon Slayer. I think it's pretty awesome.
I hate Demon Slayer as a meme because I haven't watched it. I'm just sure if I've seen it, if I see it, I won't. Here's the thing. I won't, even if I see it.
Look at him going off. Look at him. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a mixed response.
All I'm saying is, if I do watch it, I'll probably think it's fine.
It's a 7 out of 10 anime. It's good. It's a good watch.
Yeah, like fine, but like the hating is a meme, is what I'm trying to say. This guy fucking hates it
because I don't like it
because he's actually watched it.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
I can't say anything, but this.
Oh, you actually watched it? I thought you hadn't seen it. No, you saw like a season or two, right?
I saw the first 2 seasons.
Okay.
The first season of my own free will. The second season, unfortunately, not of my own free will. But yeah, no, it's.
So yeah, we could do that and just talk about like albums and shit and like obviously the bands
I'm down
affiliated
to go over
with
any
these
list.
albums.
Save the roasting for the episode after that. So it's like, oh yeah, bro, yeah, that's so cool. I like hearing about your taste. And next episode, cut to Matt.
We could do a bunch of those. we could do a bunch of those. Like so far, like the ones I've made, I think I have like 5 or something. I made one about my favorite albums of all time. I made one about my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. I made one about my favorite video games of all time.
Yeah.
And then I did the same shit for anime. So I made one about my favorite anime of all time and my favorite anime soundtracks of all time.
Bro, that'll just be an amazing project in general too, because sometimes like I literally sit down and think like, what have I seen? What do I like? If you ask me right now, like, what's your favorite? I wouldn't be able to answer that. That'll be a great way to like kind of just expose.
Yeah, just organize it
and like just like have it in the back of my head.
So next time we can do albums if you guys want or whatever the fuck.
Good idea.
I recently made a backlogged, which is basically like my.
Oh yeah, you did mention that,
bro.
That feels like too much work.
No, it doesn't take that long.
I've played so many games.
You've
I've
made
been
how many
alive
5x5s?
7 years longer than you have.
Bruh, this fucking guy. You've made how many 5x5s by now? You
5.
could easily more than 5. You've changed them. You've changed them around.
I've moved one.
Okay,
thing
basically,
out.
what I'm trying to say is it doesn't take that long. It's basically like my anime list, but for games.
For games,
you just put your games, you put your rating, right? But yeah, no, I'm down. Down for that.
Also, just to debunk that again,
Sure.
the 5x5s do not take nearly as long because there's so many repeats. Like when I made my top 25 games in anime. What the hell do you think I did for the soundtracks? I just looked at the first 25 that I did, which half of them are on anyways, because that's like part of the huge reason why they're my favorites. And I'm like, all right, there you go. And then the rest of the second half of the list is the exceptions, where it's like the soundtrack outshines the overall product type of thing.
This kind of reminds me of something we've talked about in the past, and I think you guys were kind of going back and forth on it. I've never listened to an album from start to finish in my life.
Yes.
I don't like
I
it.
remember.
I don't enjoy
Well, good luck with
listening.
your list. Good luck with your list.
But I have favorite albums, like like the 5 out of 10 songs on this. Like, I haven't sat down.
I have a bunch of those too. Trust me.
I haven't sat down and go like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this album like watching a movie from start to finish.
Yeah.
I just know all the songs from it. I've listened to track 1, and then a few months later, I checked out track 8 or whatever. Just like whenever time allowed or whatever.
I know exactly what you mean. I could probably make. I
listening to albums from
guarantee
start to
you, I
finish.
could make another 5x5 that are albums where I love exactly half the album, like straight up.
But you actually sat down and listened to it from start to finish in order, right? Not like, oh, this song sounds cool. I'm gonna listen to this first.
Exactly, bro. See, that's the thing. It's like you listen to an album start to finish, and it's either the best album ever, or you're just like, okay, I'm gonna take this 5, 10. Well, I mean, not 10, but this 5 songs, and I'm gonna blast these on repeat, and I don't feel like I would ever be compelled to go back to the rest of it.
Gotcha.
Like, for me, like, good example, Hot Fuss by The Killers. The first half of that album and then, like, one of the back-end songs are so peak But would I consistently listen to the whole album all the way through, whatever, like all the time? No, especially since, like I said, the first half is the peak. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, stuff like that. You know?
A lot of and that's what I don't want to like be exposed to either. Like, damn, I don't like this album because it peaks at a certain point or something. Like, I just
Well, that's the thing. Some of them don't. Some of them are
albums
just
don't exist for me.
insane
They're eras.
all the way through. Some of them are just insane all the way through, and that's why it's like so special when you find one.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for sure. I'm sure you have a bunch of albums that you would listen to all the way through. Easiest pick of all time, basically anything, if not everything, by System of a Down.
Sure, yeah.
I feel like you would totally be able to sit through those.
I've sat through. See, like I said, it's an exaggeration when I say I haven't heard it from start to finish. I'm sure I have, but never
Not
like
in order,
willingly.
in one
not
sitting.
not in one sitting, but like yeah. And funny enough, I don't think I've heard every single track off of their debut album before.
Really?
Yeah.
Ironically enough, I feel like in terms of albums you can listen to from start to finish, System's first album probably, in my opinion, has the best flow as like a whole album.
Interesting. I thought Toxicity would be it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real. I don't think Toxicity's flow
Toxicity
is that good.
has some crazy jumps.
It's not even like I'm fine with jumps. It's just I feel like jumping from the flow of the first album, where every single song kind of fits into the next one in a certain way, to Toxicity, where like I just feel like the tracks are so different from each other. It is kind of crazy jumps.
Jet Pilot to Science.
And
or
I would, I would argue that
Song transitions are part of the experience.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like
that too.
it's like I wouldn't be able to tell you what's a good transition because like I don't really listen to them in order. But
Like the
I haven't
like
experienced
let's
that.
say an album has 10 tracks. To me personally, like if I'm sitting through the album and listening to it all the way through, the 11th track is the amalgamation of every song transition. If you have an album with sick transitions, it truly elevates it. Like
I agree.
It's like
That's-
like what's like an example?
That's why for System's first album, like that, I would argue the album itself, like from start to finish, the first one is better than Toxicity in that sense, because I feel like you can't really skip songs on System's first album without it feeling weird. Whereas with Toxicity, I feel like I skip Shimmy a lot,
Sure.
and I don't want to be mean and say Bounce, but maybe
Bounce is fun.
maybe
dog.
Bounce sometimes as a skip.
That's a good
Like
song.
Shimmy is the one that just comes to mind.
Yeah, Shimmy's probably their
There's
weakest
like
song
one
ever.
or two,
Y'all
one or
haters.
two
Yeah.
songs off of Toxicity that I personally usually skip.
Orto.
Off the
I was gonna say
I like
I
Arto.
was gonna say like
Arto.
Baby Arto, but it's fine because it's the last
I was
song.
it's
Yeah.
the last song. I feel like
That's the amalgamation of all the songs that you were talking about.
that's
like,
such a different one though.
but
because
that's like a hidden beat track or whatever.
It is
so
a hidden
yeah,
track.
yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't on Spotify for the longest time.
interesting.
I remember the first time I downloaded that album, listened to it, and then I was like, what the fuck is this song at the end? Because, like, if you listen to it streaming versus downloaded, it's like sometimes it's not there. And then they finally added it to Spotify. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, it just hit me. I actually have listened to maybe an album or two from start to finish. Demon Days by Gorillaz and Plastic Beach. Those albums are actually masterpieces. They are a craft.
That is
their
peak
own.
Gorillas.
Yeah, it's peak Gorillaz, and like they actually flow really well, like you're on a journey almost. Like especially funny enough, I almost like Plastic Beach as much as Demon Days.
Damn, I guess there
it's-
won't be much of an argument because I was like one of the things that's probably going to happen when we bring our lists. Spoilers for the list. So I had like a rule set when I was making these. There was only like 2 rules. 1 album per artist, and
Okay.
no compilation albums, no greatest hits albums, because that's cheating
fuck
as
greatest
fuck.
hits, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheating as fuck. But for my Gorillaz pick, I did pick. It was hard. Don't get me wrong, but I did pick Plastic Beach.
Interesting.
Everyone and their mother will tell you Demon Days
Yeah.
is the best album, and I won't ever tell you you're wrong because you're kind of right. But I don't know, man. Plastic Beach I just like it more.
It actually
It feels more consistent. My reasoning straight up is
it's ocean noises.
No. I feel like again, my criteria for picking my top 25 albums, whatever. I feel like this album as a whole is better than Demon Days. Demon Days has higher highs.
Yeah.
But I think Plastic Beach is a more consistent high all the way through. And for me, that's the reason I like it more than Demon Days as an album.
Yeah.
That's my TED Talk.
No, I mean, yeah, this puts a lot of things into perspective, too, because I definitely will make that 5x5.
I just,
yeah.
for the sake of it, I just put it in alphabetical.
So it's, wait, what do you
Alphabetical by artist.
There's
There's
no,
no
like,
way
tier
I'm going to
order.
make 25 and then actually tell you my number one album. I can't. Those are my children. I can't pick.
Okay.
So don't worry about that if you guys ever want to do it. I just put it in alphabetical just to have some order to it because there was no way in hell I was actually rating these fucking things.
Wait, so you you actually have like a Gorillaz 5x5?
No.
Or-
I'm saying the albums.
Oh,
The
okay,
albums are in
okay.
alphabetical.
Gotcha,
Just
gotcha.
to have some order to it because there's no way I'm ranking these.
Okay.
It was hard enough picking the albums. There's so many. There was so many that didn't make the list. I'm just like, damn it.
What grade did you give Plastic Beach?
That's the thing. I'm telling you, I didn't grade these.
Like not even no S.
These
See,
are-
when you say
You're
5x5,
You're on the list or you're not. That's the list.
When I heard 5x5, I just imagined like S tier, A
No,
tier, B tier.
that's
C
why in the
tier, D
beginning when
tier.
I was like, "Oh, y'all like tier list, blah blah blah," but then I said, "Don't worry, though, it's not a tier list.
So
but
what-
it is a list. Like
what are the columns and the rows like as a from
Literally
a 5x5?
nothing, bro.
nothing.
Okay.
The alphabet.
It's just on the list or it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's been a minute since I've listened.
But yeah,
misread-
like
I misread that
there
completely.
there was ones that didn't make it that I really wish I had more space for, but I was like,
Yeah.
what can you do?
I was limiting it to 25. Is
Like
a
even
pretty good
25
limit.
is not enough. I could have done 30 easily. I feel like maybe even 35. If you allowed repeats for artists, all 5 System albums would have been on there. That's already fucking 1/5 of the spot. You know, like,
Yeah.
that's 1/5 of the entire list. Yeah, but that's why I limited it.
Now I can't stop thinking about it. But yeah, I mean, but would it be fair to throw albums out there if I haven't heard them all? Like, I mean, I heard an
Well,
album start to finish, but the
That'll
majority
be,
of the songs.
you'll just mention it.
I mean, you'll just be a poser. That's
yeah,
fine.
you'll no, just relax. You know, you'll just.
Or
be like-
we went on a whole fucking tangent. Riley's side did about like posing and tourists and shit last episode.
Oh yeah.
Well, because we know a couple. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
it's not posing if you put a disclaimer up. So when we do, if we
Sure.
do that episode, you'll just be like, "Hey, full clarification. My top 25 albums. I have not listened to these all the way through. These are just like a collection of my favorite.
We're all
group of
about
songs.
honesty here.
My favorite groups of
Yeah, this-
songs are in this album.
This is a court of law, and we have to
Yeah.
be completely honest about
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
We have a judge behind the camera, just
And if you really can't come up with 25, just start fucking putting in repeats.
I
Just
can,
put in
I
your
can.
5 System albums, you know?
No. For the sake of making it more interesting, I would like to avoid repeats.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely have more than 25 artists that
I was
like,
gonna
you know
say
what I mean?
you
Yeah.
can, and I was gonna say you can like quote unquote cheat a little bit because like my list has System, Scars, and Surge in it, so
Bro, so freaking, I have like a Danger Mouse and MF Doom album in there.
yeah, fuck it, man.
Actually, no, I definitely will have MF Doom albums, but like a Nujabes album in there for sure.
See, that was
Modal Soul.
I was gonna say Modal Soul is the one I just couldn't bring myself to put it in the top 25.
Oh, it wasn't in there? Damn, dog.
But like
That's
I said,
a great album.
I was like, give me 10 more spots, it'll be in there.
For sure.
Modal Soul is Nujabes' best album in my opinion, hands down.
And you said they're not ranked one from
Yeah,
they're just
not ranked.
alphabetized within the list.
You cannot ask me to do that. That's too
Interesting.
much thinking.
Gotcha.
Too much work.
So just top 25 favorite
In no
albums
particular
in no
order.
particular order.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Fuck, my anime one would be freaking just
Okay,
so
My anime lists
bro.
were the
Honestly,
easiest
that's
ones to
probably
do.
the easiest
Yeah.
one for me.
Because I have
Yeah.
a My Anime List account.
Yeah.
True.
Easy as shit, bro.
I wanna
Top
roast that
25
one.
games was pretty tough. Though.
Games was hard. Also, if we ever do the games one, I fully condone cheating as hard as humanly possible.
Okay,
In what
that's
sense?
fucking stupid, but go on.
Like my 25 games, it's like this collection, that collection,
Yeah,
where
it's-
it's a game that includes like 3 games
It's
in it.
it's fucking cheating.
Because
There's no point.
You can't,
What is the point?
You can't
I don't have
really-
collection favorites actually. They're all just like, well, I mean, okay, Zero Trilogy, is that considered a collection?
Yeah, that's 3 different
Notary-
fucking games.
Danganronpa.
Well, no,
that's 3 different
collection,
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
Like you can't just put the fucking BioShock collection.
Fuck
That's
you, yes, I
3
can.
games.
Yeah,
I like
3
Infinite more
different
than one. Who
fucking
cares?
Games, bro. Just put the one that you like the most.
but I like all of them.
Too fucking bad.
Okay, fine. Well, when we cross that bridge, you'll force me to pick one.
Yeah, good.
I ain't changing my list.
Okay.
But when we talk about it,
It's only game.
when
Why
we,
you have to
when we,
be
when we
be
talk
mad?
about it,
Why you
I'll be
have-
like,
why you
okay,
have
I
to
like
be
this one the most. Fine. Like, you know, we'll get there.
I'm not asking you to fucking behead your second child. I'm just asking you to pick your favorite game, bro.
Okay.
So, favorite games, favorite albums, and favorite anime?
Yeah,
Just
pretty
like
much.
three
Yeah, and
three
then,
good ones to start with?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then soundtracks for games, soundtracks for anime. Those are the 5 I've done so far.
Interesting. I want to do a food one or a fast food. God, so much fast food that I could just throw in there, or maybe even just like specific foods that I like. I don't need to like get deep into the drive-through aspect of it, but the
We can have a
freaking
fucking debate about different cuts of spaghetti.
different pastas. No, I'm not a big pasta guy, but yeah, definitely food would be there. I'd have a favorite instrument one too, because I like know over 30 different instruments and stuff. So
I just know the theremin.
The
That's like,
theremin.
That's like the one instrument that I know.
Yeah.
Dude,
Good idea.
Smiling
I'm
Friends
down.
is ending.
Oh yeah, let's end it with that. I guess just like freaking.
Bless up.
By the way, we've been going for 30 minutes as of right now.
That's it.
It feels like way longer, right? What time is
30
it?
minutes.
Oh, it's 5:09.
No, we've been going for an hour and 30 minutes.
Bro, okay, like that confused me. Is that
No,
like
it's
2,400
200
seconds?
something or another.
Damn, dog. We've been going for an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're probably near the end of the time.
Yeah, no, I'm shocked they haven't kicked us out yet. Yeah,
No, he said-
let's wrap it up with
Wrap
this.
this shit up
You
just
said
like
we
how...
have till 5:30. It's 5:10.
I mean, we don't have to stay till 5:30,
No,
but
I'm just saying, that's
I'm
why
just
we're not getting kicked out.
shocked,
We gotta
bro.
wrap it up.
That was. I thought we've been going for like 30 minutes.
No. We gotta wrap it up like Smiling Friends got.
Yeah. I am definitely not smiling after reading about that because they told us 2 more seasons, but we're getting 2 more episodes instead. But whatever.
Well, listen, you know, it's like you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
They literally said
I thought you were
they're
gonna say.
canceling-
I thought you were gonna say to see yourself long enough to become Family Guy.
Well, I was gonna say Rick and Morty, but I didn't want to shit on anything.
No,
but
yeah.
Now
Don't-
you got me doing it. So, anyways,
fine.
Be
so,
happy because it happened. Don't be sad because it's
so yeah,
ending.
like they literally said it's like it's just not, we just don't have it in us anymore, and we don't want to force anything. So it's like, yeah, fuck it, cancel the damn
Yeah.
thing. Like, fuck it.
Honestly, something I heard about the Burnout specifically was that like Adult Swim or whoever was producing was kind of pushing them in the schedules and shit, and they were kind of like under some crunch.
Interesting.
Supposedly,
I mean-
I don't have anything to corroborate
it
that.
became.
I don't know
work.
about that. I didn't
The
hear
f-
anything about that, but I
the
could
fact-
see it happening if you just announced season 4 and 5 mid season 3.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
feel like maybe that's what it was. Because some people were saying, like, oh, it's because of the fans. I don't fucking believe that. I don't think that's true.
I
Bro,
love
don't-
that.
I think the
love
fan
that
base is
theory.
great.
I think that
I don't
theory's
think that's true.
hilarious, and I love it, and I kind of hope it's true.
No.
No, I
Where
think they have
just,
a great
Where
fan
they
base,
just
low-key.
began to hate the fan base
No,
for becoming super cringe as
I-
the show got more popular.
I don't think they
I
have
really
a
doubt that
cringy
because
fan base,
do you?
bro.
I know that you know about her.
Mm.
I don't think you know about her. There's this sweet lady who makes life-sized
Yeah,
Allen
that
dolls.
shit is so cool.
No.
She has like a fuck ton of like really nicely
They're,
made
like, really
dolls
well made.
of Alan, and it's like specific scenes of Alan
Oh.
where it's like the front-facing Alan or like
I
the
saw
Alan,
giant Alan plushie in a reel once.
Yeah.
That might have been her, actually.
It's probably her, yeah.
That's crazy.
And like the thing is with that,
Delicios.
I think she mentioned like Zach and Michael, they like follow her on Twitter or some shit.
Right.
So they're totally like, you know, it's not like they fucking hate the fans
but
or anything like that.
No, well, okay, that's such a terrible argument for that because it's like she's clearly super cool and talented. I'm talking we hate that they hate the fans that are just running around screaming the equivalent of pickle Rick in public spaces and shit.
Just glepping it.
Glepping it around.
Just
Yeah.
glepping around.
and just being like insanely overinvested. Like,
Yeah.
to the point of cringe.
I don't know. I feel like that's probably
Like-
not the reason.
Like
but,
that person, obviously they're super invested because they're making a jillion of these things, but it's like at least it's like a quality thing that like takes talent and time, and you know, like it's not just you running around referencing the show because
Yeah.
that's all your entire identity.
What an amazing show regardless. Wonderful run. Like all 3 seasons were just great. Like
You know,
I would watch those seasons like listening to an album like from in order. You know, they were that's how you binge stuff, right? But it was really good.
I'm just happy for them that like this is like the dream come true because we literally grew up on these guys
Yeah,
from Newgrounds, bro.
yeah, not even YouTube.
Newgrounds,
Yeah,
like era
way back in the day.
type shit, and to see like these literal like amateurs like working for free, basically posting their shit up for free, just gaining recognition from just enough people where they could just show up with, I'm gonna make a huge assumption here, they just show up to like places like Adult Swim or if they've tried anything else with no actual professional job experience and just be like, check out our fan base, bitch, and then like they get a 5-season green light for a fucking original
Amazing.
show.
Yeah.
Like and again, I'm assuming that's what happened because
I have no fucking
I
earthly
personally
idea.
don't know of any professional stuff that they've done prior to like Smiling Friends post YouTube Newgrounds era. I'm not that close of a follower. I guess I'm a poser.
Oh, someone got outed as a tourist.
But yeah, dude. It's
This
just
is the
cool.
fan base that we're
It's
talking about that everyone hates.
Yeah, dude. It's cool to see that happened for them. That's sick. They deserve it.
You know, they deserve every like ounce of it, bro. Like absolutely killer. And dude, like they're probably working on some other stuff right now. Now they have the free
Maybe,
time
yeah.
to do
Yeah,
other
who
stuff.
knows?
you know?
knows? Who knows?
Best thing now is that they can jump to something else.
Yeah.
That they.
And they
are
probably
kind of
did come up
passionate
with a lot of ideas while
Probably.
developing it. Like,
Probably.
yo, I kind of want to work on this now. Like, I'm tired of raising this family. I'm gonna move on to my side family. But yeah, it's good stuff, man. Absolutely.
Hey, real shit. The continuation of Hellbenders.
about. Nah, I feel like that's one of the things where that can't really work outside
It's just
outside of like
Oh, man.
20 minutes of content.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just joking.
But yeah, I guess we'll just end it there and to pick up with the 5x5s next episode potentially.
Yeah.
Next
down.
episode per possibly the 5x5.
And,
Well-
and hopefully we'll have a name
Well,
decided by
just
then
one
too.
of them.
Or yeah, or, I mean whatever we get
Because
to.
dog, I know you're all like, yo, we did an hour and a half just now. Even if we spend a minute on each one of those tiles in the 5x5, each of us is gonna take like 30 fucking minutes to go through it.
True.
So that's why I'm just like, we're just gonna pick
Just
one.
like an abridged version, man. Just like
Yeah, I
kinda
was gonna say,
speed through it.
No, I'm saying we're gonna pick one. So maybe next time we'll do the albums. So we'll just get our albums and stuff.
Cool.
I'll just like bring out like a. Is that too much?
No, we
Is
can
that
edit-
too
we could-
much? I was gonna say maybe we could. I'll
edit it in,
I'll print
bro.
out a fucking track list of each album. So
Jesus.
Whatever.
This guy's coming
Like,
like
yo,
fucking documents.
this
bro.
shit's a banger and this shit's a banger.
I like
and
this song and
I
this
like that it
song.
starts with this and ends with this. It's like poetry. It
Hey,
rhymes.
speaking of ending, let's go ahead and end the episode right now.
Okay.
So that everyone can get along. except for that one group of people.
See, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yeah.
The thing at the end is the same as the thing at the beginning.
You want to end it with the clap real quick?
Do it.
No, come here.
Oh, me too?
3, 2, 1, clap. 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Yeah, we'll just fucking cut it there.